It's been a great day. But this great day is just the culmination of a lot of hard work on the part of so many people in this room. It's been an amazing campaign. We are 24 hours away from having Barack Obama be the next president of the United States. We are 24 hours away from having Congressman Elwin Tinklenberg take over. We're 24 hours away from making Amy Klobuchar our senior senator. I can't say most importantly, but I gotta tell you, what makes me really feel good is we are 24 hours away from reclaiming Paul Wellstone's seat.
I've been in here before. Back in 90 and in 96, I'm out here for a good friend, Al Franken. This guy was a great friend of my father's, Senator Wellstone. My mother's Senator Wellstone. My dad used to say in the Carolina, you remember this, he said, I have a prickling in my fingertips. Have you guys ever heard that?
Yeah.
Well, right now I've got it in my arms, and in my legs, and in my body, because I feel like we're at the edge of a big time right now. We're going to put Barack Obama in as president. And when we put Barack Obama in as president, we have got to put Al Franken in as the next senator. Under our eyes. Let's look in the mirror. You know we did everything we can do. You've got to put this guy in the Senate to work with an amazing U.S. Senator.
That's right.
On the bus from Duluth, I talked to a number of our Senate candidates in Oregon, in Virginia, in North Carolina. We're doing incredibly well. This is about Minnesota, but it's ground zero for the entire country. I know Barack Obama is going to be our next president, but for him to get his agenda through, we're going to need Al Franken in the Senate. And let me tell you this. If we had 5 more seats in the Senate, we would have been able to get those lower prices for seniors under Medicare Part D for the drug prices, right? If we had 4 more seats in the Senate, we would have been able to override the president's veto on stem cell research. If we had 3 more votes in the Senate, we would have passed Jim Webb's amendment that said our soldiers should rest as long as they serve, which is supposed to be Army policy. If we had 2 more votes in the Senate, we would have passed the Senate's economic stimulus package that would have had funding for infrastructure so bridges wouldn't fall down in the middle of America. And if we had 1 more vote in the United States Senate, we would have passed the Senate's energy finance package. 1 more vote. We were at 59. You need 60. 1 more vote. That energy package would have put the money, the $17 billion a year from the oil companies, and put them in the hands of wind and solar and geothermal.
That's right.
And what we need to move this country forward. That's what this is about tonight.
I love Midnight Madness. I love Midnight Madness so much that we gonna knock doors till what, like midnight? So let me just say, you all know what's at stake. You all know what's going on. You don't need to get revved up by nobody. But as I'm standing here and I'm seeing my brother over there, I'm thinking about how we just recently passed the Paul Wellstone Mental Health Parity Act. Trying to bring. The sad fact is that it took a financial meltdown to do it, right? It shouldn't take that kind of thing to pass good legislation. That's why we got to do what Amy was talking about, to get that Senate up to 60. That's when we got to have a president who's going to sign that good stuff. And that's when we come in, right?
We got none other than the super bad, electrifying Al Franken.
I'm going to use the same mic that Lincoln used during the Lincoln Douglas.
Douglas, stay home.
And if Lincoln were here, he'd recognize Chip Hayden, who's going to be on the And if Lincoln were here, he'd take the mic. Because it'd be a new invention that would be fascinating. Because he wasn't at war with science like the Bush. That's a perfect segue. Yes. Thank you, Mayor Ryback. Thank you, Mayor Coleman. The mayors, ladies and gentlemen. Man, what an historic year, what an historic day tomorrow is going to be. Tomorrow's the day we're going to elect Barack Obama president of the United States. And as inspiring as that is, and it is inspiring, one thing that I think I've learned through these last couple of years of campaigning, talking around the state, talking to folks all around the state, hearing their stories, hearing about their struggles, and hearing about their resilience, is that what America is about, what it really should be about, is not that anybody can become president. It's that everybody can have a good job that pays a good wage. That everybody can have health care. That everybody can have a good education, and if they want to, go to college. That everybody can reach for something meaningful in their lives and pass on a better life to their children. That's the promise of America.
Right? You guys know it, right? All fired up? Ready to go! All fired up? Ready to go! All fired up? Ready to go! We love y'all. We gonna win tomorrow. Let's have a good time.
Pierce Northeast and University over by the Hill. We're doing two of them.
History in the making. Woo! That's really fun.
Come on, Anna, let's go.
Again, that's 6:30 tomorrow morning for any station area staff and 11 p.m. tonight for any senior station area staff.
It's our big mic. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Go get them.
Happy trails.
You too.